The wealthy live by a different set of rules, not the ones written in books, but the ones whispered in boardrooms and inherited at dinner tables. While most chase hustle, attention, and applause, the truly rich operate in silence, where restraint, patience, and control shape their every move. Ordinary success follows noise. Real affluence moves in shadows. Because wealth, in its truest form, isn't measured by visibility, but by stability. Every action, every word, every delay is calculated. They know what others don't. Power is lost the moment you need to prove it. True wealth doesn't begin with money, it begins with psychology. And once you understand these unwritten codes, you start to see the world differently. In this video, we'll uncover 10 hidden rules the rich follow every single day, the quiet mindsets that build power, preserve freedom, and create legacy. Rule 1. The power of invisible moves. The truly wealthy act in silence. Their biggest decisions are made behind closed doors, never broadcast, never explained. Billionaires don't announce their next move. They execute it quietly, then let the world interpret it. Their silence isn't secrecy, it's strategy. Power loses strength when it's visible. Because when everyone knows your next step, they can plan around you. Behind every public success is 1,000 invisible moves, calculated, patient, and unseen. This is the art of stealth, progress without performance. In a world addicted to visibility, invisibility becomes a luxury. Work in silence. Build in silence. Let your results speak so loudly that explanation becomes unnecessary. True power doesn't need an audience, only intention. Rule 2. Control is the ultimate currency. For the rich, control is the highest form of wealth. Control over time, over energy, over emotion. One CEO turned down a multi-million-dollar offer because it would have cost him his mornings, his most valuable asset. To him, a clear calendar was worth more than a crowded one. Because money without control is slavery disguised as success. And true wealth begins the moment your schedule answers to you, not the other way around. Control equals peace, dependency equals chaos. That's why the rich chase autonomy, not applause. Don't chase money for validation, chase it for control. When you control your time, you control your life. Rule 3. Information is the real insider advantage. The wealthy don't follow trends, they move before they exist. Their greatest advantage isn't luck, but information. They invest where the public hasn't looked yet, guided by access and insight instead of noise. When the headlines arrive, they've already exited quietly with profit in hand. Because modern power doesn't come from effort, it comes from information asymmetry. Knowing what others don't. Acting before others can. Knowledge is leverage, ignorance is dependency. That's why the elite treat learning as an investment, not a hobby. Read deeply. Listen selectively. And remember, the richest people in the room are rarely the loudest, but they always know the most. Information isn't shared, it's earned. Rule 4. Reputation is compound interest. Money can be rebuilt. Reputation cannot. The wealthy know that reputation compounds faster than capital. Quietly, invisibly, over time. Old money families guard their names like currency. Because a respected name opens doors that money can't buy. One scandal can erase decades of credibility. But one act of integrity can yield returns for generations. In elite circles, reputation is the credit line of trust. And once broken, it's gone forever. Guard your word, your conduct, and your circle. They are the unseen portfolio of your identity. Protect your reputation like it's your inheritance. Because in the end, your name is your most valuable asset, and the only one that outlives you. Rule 5. Less exposure, more power. The rich understand something the public forgets. Mystery multiplies influence. They don't overshare, they curate. Private jets, quiet vacations, untagged dinners, they live in full view yet remain unseen. The fewer people who know, the stronger the position. Exposure invites imitation. Mystery commands attention. Scarcity has always been the language of value. That's why the elite value privacy not as secrecy but as security. Every quiet moment is a boundary protecting power. In a world of oversharing, privacy is prestige. Protect your story. Let curiosity, not confession, create your image. The less they know, the more they'll assume, and assumptions often build the myth power needs to thrive. Rule 6. Patience outperforms genius. Genius is overrated. Patience, however, is undefeated. The wealthy understand that time, not talent, creates compounding power. While others chase quick wins, they build slow foundations. A family business grows quietly for generations while startups rise and collapse overnight. Because endurance always beats excitement. Patience isn't passive, it's strategic. It's the quiet confidence to wait when others panic. When markets fall, the rich don't react, they accumulate. Because they know fortune favors the disciplined, not the desperate. Think in decades, not days. Your future wealth depends less on brilliance and more on consistency. The impatient seek attention. The patient build empires. Rule 7. The art of strategic simplicity. Complexity is chaos disguised as sophistication. The rich know this, and live by the art of simplicity. A billionaire wears the same tailored suit daily. Not because he can't afford variety, but because he values clarity. Each unnecessary choice drains focus from what truly matters. Simplicity isn't minimalism, it's mastery. By removing distractions, they preserve decision energy for the moves that count. In a cluttered world, simplicity becomes elegance. And refinement becomes the new rebellion. Eliminate what confuses, keep what compounds. Power doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing less perfectly. Rule 8. Relationships are the real assets. The rich understand that wealth isn't stored in banks, it's stored in people. Relationships are their quiet investments, nurtured carefully over time. Old money doesn't network, it connects. A single trusted introduction can replace a decade of self-promotion. In elite circles, loyalty is the currency and discretion is the interest. Because access always beats effort. The difference between opportunity and obscurity often lies in a single conversation. That's why they protect their circles like portfolios, curated, loyal, enduring. Build trust, not contacts. Invest in integrity before influence. Because when reputation compounds through relationships, your success becomes inevitable and quietly unstoppable. Rule 9. Discipline is the new luxury. In an era of indulgence, discipline has become the rarest status symbol. The rich don't chase pleasure, they control it. The investor who refuses to chase trends earns more than the one who surrenders to impulse. Because consistency is louder than chaos. Discipline isn't restriction, it's refinement. It's saying no not out of fear but out of focus. The ability to delay gratification is the true test of wealth psychology. Luxury isn't about excess, it's about control over desire. Master your habits and you master your future. Discipline builds freedom, indulgence builds dependency. And in a world of noise, restraint will always be the highest form of power. Rule 10. Wealth is a silent legacy. The richest lives are the quietest. Because true wealth isn't performed, it's preserved. A philanthropist who funds schools anonymously. A family that maintains centuries-old estates without a single post. Their legacy doesn't seek witnesses, it seeks continuity. Real wealth is generational, not situational. It's the quiet transfer of values, not just valuables. When money becomes invisible, it becomes immortal. Legacy is built in silence, revealed only by its results. And the greatest mark of success is peace, not presence. Build something that outlives you. Because when your work continues after you're gone, that's not status, that's immortality. The rich don't play by the world's visible rules, they live by invisible ones. Discipline over desire. Control over chaos. Legacy over lifestyle. Quietly they build lives that don't need defending, only refining. True wealth isn't loud. It's measured in time, peace, and presence. It's the freedom to move slowly while the world rushes by. The richest people don't chase attention, they cultivate absence. They don't seek validation, they seek control. Because wealth isn't about being seen, it's about being sovereign. The rich don't follow the crowd, they follow rules the crowd will never understand. If you want to learn how the truly affluent think, move, and build legacy, subscribe for more insights on the psychology of quiet success.